So welcome everyone to another training series organized by Quality Techies. So this is a 4-week training to make each and every member of this group, Quality Techies, to learn Cypress. So it will be a very lively interaction. I believe many people on this call has idea about what Cypress is, what Cypress is used for. So I would just like us to collaborate and interact. If there are any new learnings you might have learned from your study, it's good you come here and share with each and every one. So I'll be taking you through the training schedule for the next 4 weeks. So this training will not only be facilitated by me, I have other mentors that will also be facilitating the training. So in person of Mr. Ridwan, Mr. Sunday, I don't know if they are on this call. And I also like to encourage each and every member of this community, like for our upcoming training next year, I would like you to volunteer and also coordinate meetings like this. There's an echo from someone. Hello? Okay, I think that has been handled. So in week 1, which is today, our training. Hello? Is somebody's mic on? I'm getting an interference from my end. Hello? All right. So week 1, we shall be looking at Cypress fundamentals, a detailed explanation of what web automation entails, introduction to Cypress, key features of Cypress, setting up development, integrated development environment, which is IDE, then JavaScript basis. I know we've covered this in the last training. For those that has not gone through the training, this is like a prerequisite for this Cypress training. I would like you to go through it. We have 3 videos on our YouTube channel. And just to also remind you, I realized that most of you on this group has not followed us on YouTube and LinkedIn. Please try and follow Quality Techies on YouTube to get all the upcoming trainings. Also on LinkedIn, I would like you to also follow Quality Techies. So this week, back to what I was saying, this week we'll cover JavaScript basis, just a tip of what was covered in the last training. So the basic things that you'll be needing through your journey on this Cypress journey. So also Cypress folder setup and Cypress test runner. Then in week 2, we shall dive into writing your first Cypress script, writing and running Cypress test runner, using Cypress dashboard, navigating web pages, handling navigation events. So then for week 3, we shall go through web element interaction, clicks, inputs, buttons, and forms, using selector, playground, best practices for element selection, assertion, verification, advanced element interaction, frames, pop-ups, and the likes. Then in week 4, we shall go through debugging Cypress. So as an automation engineer, you need to really be good in reading errors so you can debug mistakes in your code. So this is a very vital skill that you need as an automation engineer, using Cypress 2 as an automation tool, and also for other tools. But right now, our focus is on Cypress. So then the last phase of this training will be a final project phase. Let me call it a capstone project, but in this time, it will be individual. Yes, you'll be shared into groups to collaborate together, but you'll be submitting individual assessments. So it will be in form of a challenge. So every day, as you are executing your assessment, you post on LinkedIn and tell all your LinkedIn family what you've been doing lately. So I think that is that for that. And rest assured that you have a mentor to guide you through for every theme that you've been shared into. So that is that for the training schedule. I don't know if anybody asks any question before we proceed into the training. Do you have any question as regards the training schedule? Okay, I'll take that as there is no question. I'll proceed to the training.
Sorry, let's ask Mama. Please, do you have something like maybe like a resource? Because I am the first time person here. Last week, the last training, I missed it, and so I would like to follow along with your resource while we are running the first training, especially this test of this paper. Thank you.
Okay, I think I can work on that by providing like let me see, like a write-up on Medium that you can go through. There will also be this session will be recorded, and the link will be shared on the WhatsApp group. If you're not on the WhatsApp group, as long as you register before the end of today, you will be added to the WhatsApp channel. So of course, I'll find a way to provide a resource that you can use alongside while watching this video. Okay, so before I proceed, it's quite important that before you proceed on your test automation journey, you understand the basis of software testing. So it's not all about just automating and checking all the clicks. So web automation is meant to optimize your way of validating your tests. So in situations where you have so many modules to automate, and there has been fixed here and there by the developers, it can become cumbersome for you as a tester or as a QA engineer to start testing things manually, especially when you need to deploy on the fly. So that's what brought us to web automation. So by definition, web automation is the process of using tools or scripts to automatically interact with web applications. So just like an end user in the real world would do. So web automation, it addresses all repetitive tasks, and it can also aid end-to-end testing, also regression testing. I believe everyone knows what regression testing is. I would like someone to just define what they understand by regression testing before we go deep into this training. Can anyone just unmute and let us know what you understand by regression testing?
Yeah, can I go?
Okay, you can go ahead.
My understanding of regression testing is we all believe that changes do happen in the code base from time to time, and then these changes used to happen in three ways. The first one is adding new features to the system. Second one is when we are removing or decomposing features from the system, and then when we find defects from the application. So during these three phases, we are having changes in the system. So, and then the purpose of regression is to ensure that the operational and the functionality of the system has not been compromised by these changes that is happening in the system. So that's it.
All right, please can you drop reactions? That's really a fantastic definition. You've done justice to everything. So simply put, regression is a form of testing that is conducted whenever there's a new feature that is deployed on the environment or there's a fix by the dev team. So for every test that you conduct, after validating the new feature or the fixes, you have to run regression. You have to run the application as a whole and ensure that there is no fault, no failure before you give a go-ahead as a QA engineer, as a quality gatekeeper, that yes, we are good to go to production. So why doing this? To ease yourself of all the stress of running the test manually. So if you have automated this in an automation test suite, what is expected of you is just to automate that single module that is being updated. Then you run your whole automation test script. So that is quite important, and that's the reason for web automation. So the last one here is a continuous integration workflow. So after automating that, you could also integrate with your CI/CD tool, be it Jenkins or GitHub Actions or any tool, or it will also be Bitbucket, depending on what is being used in your organization, or if your organization is a first timer at integrating CI/CD tool, you can always recommend the best one, the best CI/CD tool that can be adopted by your organization. So that is that about automation, web automation. So let's go into Cypress. So Cypress, by definition, so Cypress came in as a tool to address all the pain points that has been experienced in several automation tools like Petya, like Selenium. I know everyone is used to Selenium. So in Selenium, there are a lot of things that are not as smooth, but in Cypress, that has been addressed. So Cypress is a JavaScript-based end-to-end framework. It's designed majorly for testing web application. So while using Cypress, you get to test application just like a real user. So one of the advantages of using Cypress is it is easy to set up, it is fast and easy to use. So it's very easy for a novice that is not really used to in-depth coding to pick up Cypress and get to understand it. So Cypress is very fast because it runs inside the browser. So it executes very quickly. So another importance of Cypress is it has the ability to test edge cases. So for instance, you're working in your organization and your application that is resident in your organization integrates with a third-party application. So in Cypress, you could mock some API responses to model that third-party application. So in Cypress, you can always do this. For instance, you have, let's say you have an application that integrates with GitHub and the likes. You know, GitHub is an external application. You can also write your test. Whenever GitHub is down, you could always catch an error and pinpoint that GitHub, which is a third-party application, is currently down. So Cypress supports Chrome, Firefox, Electron, and Edge. So another good tool that you can use while learning Cypress is to make use of the Cypress doc. So there's a documentation on Cypress site. So I'll drop it on the chat. So this is it. Let me drop it for you. I'm finding it difficult. Okay. So you could just go over the Cypress docs. We'll still get to see it. So I want to show you. You can see getting started with Cypress. Okay. So can everyone open this Cypress documentation site? You can see everything that I've been explaining is documented here. You could also use this as a form of documentation. So let's go back.
I'm telling you, let this be the last time I'll come and call you. Watch
another
those
fantastic feature that Cypress
you watch the plate and they are standing there. That's where they are supposed to be.
For every test that you run on Cypress takes snapshot of all your test runs. So it makes it easy for you to debug where there are issues in your test. So in Cypress, they refer to it as time travel feature. So they call it time travel debugging. So the last one is auto waiting. So in Cypress, just like Selenium, you know, in Selenium, you have to define implicit and explicit wait for those that are familiar with Selenium. So you have to define different kind of wait for elements to be visible, wait for elements to be enabled, and the likes. But in Cypress, draw pain points has been ripped off. So right now, when you create your test, in Cypress has the ability to automatically wait for elements before proceeding to the next test. So the default wait for Cypress is 4 seconds. You can be asked this in an interview. So the default wait for Cypress is 4 seconds. However, you can go into the specs and just increase the default wait time. So that is that about Cypress. Okay, so yes, Cypress is all good, but I'd like to mention some of the technical limitations that we have in Cypress. So it has limited browser support. So it only supports Chromium-based browser. You cannot use it to run tests in Safari or Internet Explorer. However, you could use Edge, Chrome, Brave. There's a part in that Cypress documentation that I dropped. You can see all the browsers that Cypress supports. Then Cypress runs in a single browser tab, making it difficult to test workflows that involves multiple tabs or windows. So this is a downside of Cypress. I believe maybe it could probably be improved on in years to come. Then the last one is iframe support. So it's actually cumbersome, and it's not. It's quite difficult for Cypress to handle iframes. So handling iframes in Cypress can be quite challenging when you compare it to other tools like Selenium. So for these tools, most times you have to weigh your options in terms of your expectation and the type of application you are actually dealing with. So let's just go ahead. Now we are going into the practical aspect. I hope everyone has their computer with them. So right now we are going to be installing Cypress. So I have Cypress installed on my system. So let me drop this link. You should go to, before I proceed, can you just indicate how many people have Cypress installed already on their system? So you can just raise your hand. You have 3. Okay. We have 4. So can you just lower your hand? Okay, if you're not with your PC, there's no problem. You can always do that before our next time, our next class tomorrow. So, but those that doesn't have it installed, can you just raise your hand? Can you raise your hand if you don't have it installed? Okay. All right. Okay. We'll go through the installations together. So, if you are using Mac or Windows, you are covered. So, I'll be dropping the link. The first prerequisite is for you to download Node.js. Then the next one is Visual Studio. So Visual Studio is the IDE that best suits JavaScript. However, you can use any other. IDE that you're comfortable with, but in the course of this training, we'll be using Visual Studio. So I dropped the link. So let me go to the link. So to download Node.js. What is happening? It's not opening on my system. Please confirm if that link is accessible from your end. Oh, sorry. It's the wrong link. I'll drop another. So confirm if that link is accessible. So this is the link. Then you go to download. Please, for those that have their systems with them, I need you to just respond so that we can have an interactive class. So confirm if you're on this page, node.js.org. Hello? And someone does respond. Are you here?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So,
yes, we are with you.
All right. Okay, so it's always advisable to choose LTS, which has long time support. It's very stable. So for Windows, if you are using a Windows, you select Windows, then select Windows here. So it depends, are you running on x64? Is it a 32-bit system or a 64-bit system? So you select that. Then you download, you click on Windows installer MSCI to download it. So you get this and you get it downloaded. For me, I'm using a Mac system. So I just select Mac OS. Then my system is 4 bits. Then I can download the installer, which is in .pkg. So download that. And after downloading, you need to install Node.js.
In fact, I was able to join with my PC now. I joined with my PC. I don't know why. I was able to join with my PC. I don't know why you cannot join. I joined with...
All right, thank you. Okay, so confirm if you have been able to download it. So let me go to my downloads.
What have you been watching, Monu? My phone is hanging. I want to off my hotspot.
So this is not JS for me. Can you confirm if you have downloaded it? All right. So you can go through all the installation. Continue. Agree. Install. I already have it installed. So I'm going to stop installation. There's a part in the installation that advises you to select add part. So make sure you enable that so that you can automatically add node to your system part variables. So let's just go on. We have limited time today. So this is for Windows. This is for Mac, and I hope you've completed the installation. So the next one is VS Code installation. I'm going to be dropping the link for you. VS Code. I'll drop this right away. Okay.
Sorry, is this the same as the document you initially sent that has the doc of Cypress?
No, it's different. Are you referring to the one I dropped? No, yes, that I dropped before now. Hello? I didn't get your question.
No, you initially sent doc. You initially. I'm just asking that is it the same with the doc that Cypress that you initially sent before that it wasn't loading? Is it the same?
No, it's not the same. So the doc is different. That is put together by Cypress site. Then I dropped a wrong URL for Node. Then I corrected and dropped another. So let me delete this one. Let me send it again. No. So I have two sites that I drop. One for Node.js installation, and the other one is for Visual Studio installation. So I need you to install both of them so we can go ahead to installing Cypress. Is there anyone that has finished their installation? Can you just indicate by raising your hand? Okay, Mohammed is done. Adiola is done. Okay, Adeshola is done. So the next task is for you to check your Node version and NPM version. So by installing Node, your NPM is automatically installed. Node, can you run the script on your, you can run it on your terminal or launch your VS Code. So if you have others that has completed VS Code installation, can you just raise your hand? We are actually waiting for you to proceed, so we don't leave you behind. Okay, so while waiting for the other guys, so let me just explain what NPM is. So NPM is a node package manager. So for people that used Selenium before, you can liken this to your POM file where you manage different dependencies. So in JavaScript in Cypress, so we'll be making use of NPM. So let me bring it down. So for instance, for a novice that doesn't know about NPM and Node, so you can liken it to your Play Store. You have a Play Store, you have Apple Store, and you are willing to download WhatsApp. So what you just go to do is just to go to Play Store and install WhatsApp. So just like the way NPM is, it's a node package manager. It manages different dependencies. So Cypress is a dependency in NPM. So let me just use another example. You are a chef and you are willing to buy different types of groceries. So instead of going to different markets, market A, market B, market C, in order to get all the recipe you need to cook a tasty jollof rice. So what you just do is just to locate a grocery store in your area and do all your shoppings in the grocery store. So I hope I've been able to explain what NPM means to you. So are you ready? Is everyone ready now? Please confirm if you are ready. All right. So what's that time?
Sorry, before you go on, I need a clarification on the NPM understanding. Is it just like a package that helps to like install the Cypress properly or manage and run some certain things on Cypress?
Okay, so Node package manager is just a package that manages all dependencies. So whenever any dependency that you need, maybe you need Cypress or Jest or anything, you just go there and just npm install that package that you need. So basically that's what Node package manager is. manages different dependencies. So you don't have to start all the way from scratch as you are building different packages, dependencies. You just plug it into npm. So anybody that needs to make use of such dependencies, they just go to npm and just call the particular package they need. So simply that's what npm is.
Sorry, the dependency, like, are they like a kind of tools that you rely on to run Cypress or make it function? I'm just trying to connect the dots to get the real understanding before you move on, please.
Okay, they are just like dependencies. Have you ever used Selenium before?
Not at all. This is my first time here.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, so they are just like packages.
Okay.
They are packages. I'll call it packages or dependencies that you
Okay.
make use of. So npm, let me try to get a site. npm. There's a site, npm site. So this is npm site. We need Cypress. You can see dependencies. These are dependencies. These are packages that has been developed and has been compiled together in this npm store, just like your Play Store. You want to install WhatsApp, you want to install what other social media you want to install TikTok, you just come in right here to the store and plug whatever you need. So I hope you've gotten a little bit clear understanding of what npm needs. Just like a store, it manages packages. Let me click Cypress for you can see. This is Cypress. For you to install Cypress, in order to take advantage of this package, what you need is to call Cypress out of this dependency, like instructing it that in this this npm store, I need to install Cypress. There are so many things there, but what you need to do is to call out the package that you need to install.
Yeah, I get it better now. Like you're having an office suite, you're having Microsoft Word, Excel, Access, and you pull the one you want to need out of it. Is that it?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay, so let's proceed. So can you can you open your Visual Studio right now? I'll open mine. So when you open it, you have something like this. You can close this welcome. Then before that, you can go to your desktop or your documents, anywhere you want your directory to be. So I need you to create a folder. Here's my folder. Create a folder and name it, maybe name it Cypress Training. Let me call it Cypress Training. I might have add something like that. Have you launched your VS Code? Confirm if you have launched your VS Code. So what we are going to be doing is we are going to be going to that folder that we just created. So Let me stop. If I'm too fast, you can stop me, by the way. So on VS Code, you should have something like this. Navigate to the header of the page. Click on File, select Open Folder, then navigate. I created my folder on desktop. So this is it. I have opened it in Cypress. You can see it there. You can go ahead and close this. All right, some people are raising their hand. Mohammed, Nadiola. Mohammed, you can go ahead. Hello.
Okay, hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay, what the Cypress, after you open the Visual Studio, so you went to the folder where you open the Cypress. So I didn't really get the part where you downloaded those content of the Cypress folder. Is it the command you ran previously that downloaded those folders?
No, we've not even started installing Cypress.
Okay.
So what I did was to create a folder in any directory of my choice. So then I launched Visual Studio. This is Visual Studio. Let me close it and show you again. So I created a folder here. Where is the folder? This is the folder I created. I named it Cypress String. Then I launched.
Okay, I get now. Okay.
I launched my VS Code. Normally, you should have welcome. You could close this. Then I went to File to locate that folder. Open folder is in my desktop. I selected Cypress. Then I opened it. It opened right here. Some people are raising. Please, can you go ahead?
Okay, hi, good afternoon. The folder you created, is it a normal folder? Sorry, I didn't follow you in that.
Yes, it's a normal folder.
Okay,
Just like
thank
a
you.
window folder. Adiola, please go ahead. Please, can you mute? I think that's Mohammed. Mohammed, can you mute yourself? We are getting some interference from you. Adiola, you are raising your hand. Can you go ahead?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, that was before. I've gotten what I wanted to ask. So I've created the folder. So I wanted to ask how you were able to um, add it to the VS Code. So
Okay.
when you were explaining to that guy, so I've created.
Okay, all right. So I think we can move on. So next, this is terminal. It's just like your normal terminal. The terminal on your Windows system, then on this terminal on my system. So we have it on VS Code. So just go there and select new terminal. You have something like this. You might not have all this. I think this is as a result of my system setup. Yours might be cleaner than this. So I need you to run. You can see that it has directed me straight to the folder. I'm already inside this folder because I'm accessing the terminal from the project itself. So if you're trying to do this via your terminal or your CMD, you have to navigate to that directory, going through, starting from your C drive. So you have to drop the directory and via your C drive. So that's the advantage accessing your terminal as over going from Cypress. However, some people have tales that it's good that you access all those commands via your CMD or your terminal because it makes you feel more like an expert. But it's actually relative. You can pick the one that suits yours, that suits you. So for me, I'll be accessing that through the terminal in VS Code, which is pretty much easier. So I want you to check the version of your node. You do that by node-v. Okay, my version is 23.70. If you don't have a version returned, that means you've not been able to install your node version successfully and you need to revisit that installation. Then the next thing to check is your node package manager. npm v. Let's get the version. The version I have is 10.93. Please, can you lower your hand, Peace and Adiola? To confirm we are all on the same page. Can everyone confirm that we are all on the same page? Someone could just mute and just represent the whole class.
Yes, we're on the same page.
All right, let me quickly take you to the Cypress doc page. So everything we are doing right now is actually documented here. You can always go over it. So we've completed all the prerequisites right now. We have our npm installed. We have our node installed. So now is for us to initiate npm in our project. So we do that by running a command, npm init. So let's go ahead. So there are two commands, npm init -y. So for -y, in order for it to, there is something they call package .json. So there are some key and values that need to be supplied. So just like your project name and the likes. So if you initiate npm init alone, it will prompt you some questions for you to supply what you want the name of your project to be. The version is it 1.0, but if you use npm init -y, it just supplies a default for you. So I'll be using npm init -y. However, you might want to experiment. You can use npm init from your end. So npm init -y. So what I was talking about is this name. If you use init, it will prompt you to enter the name of the project, the version, the main, and the test that you like to name your project. So because I selected I entered -y, that's why it's created a default for me. Then after completing that, you'll see a package .json that has been created for you. So these are just the name, some details about your project. So I hope we are currently on the same page, because right now I'll be going ahead to install Cypress. So confirm if we're all on the same page. So while installing Cypress, you can install Cypress in two forms. You can install it as a global, you can install it globally, or you install it on your project. So most people go by the option of installing it on the project and they save it as dev dependency. This is because installing that way will make you have exact of all the dependency versions you're working with. So if you install it on the project, but if it's installed globally, it's not peculiar to your current project you're working on. So I also go by the option of installing it as a save dev dependency on my current project. So let's go ahead. I believe everyone are on the same speed as I am. Okay. Oh, someone said, oh, Emmanuel. So what's the issue, Emmanuel? You can't see my VS Code. This is my VS Code. Okay. So let's just go ahead. We are making progress. So I hope you have the command. I'm supposed to be dropping this command. I missed that. Okay, this is the command to initiate npm. So this is another command for you to run Cypress, to install Cypress rather. I'll be dropping it now. So let me do mine so that everyone can see. Oh, you can anyone spot what the issue is? As who is Safa Saifuddin? Can you go ahead? There's an error. That's why it's throwing no such file or directory. Please go ahead.
I think I'm seeing percentage sign or something.
You are seeing what?
Percentage sign.
For you, from your end?
From
no,
your...
it's not percentage sign. No, it's something else. You are close, but it's not percentage. You can see percentage was here.
And the directory you are pointing to is wrong.
No. Who else wants to try? Monserrat.
I think the name you need to save the file is wrong. Or the file you are trying, the file you are trying to save on is actually wrong.
It's saying that no such file or directory. Maybe we are not in the... I don't know what could be happening.
Maybe we are not in the right
Okay,
path.
one more last chance.
They are in the wrong directory.
Where are our goals on this?
I think the npm is not for installation, it's npx.
I think that is we are trying to open Cypress.
No.
So what's the difference between npx and npm? That one is for to launch and one is for to open.
Yeah, yes. npx is for opening.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Let me drop another. Let me drop another thing.
I think we're not on the folder where the directory is.
Okay. So can anyone now spot what the error was? Do you know what the error is now?
Yes, that less than sign should not be there.
The greater than.
Yes.
So the less than sign should not have been there.
Yes, so that's the error.
It's actually greater than.
Yes. So So I actually used it in the documentation to like corner it out that this is a script. So this will actually take some time. So let's go ahead and install. I actually saw one of our mentors that joined. So you're welcome, Mr. Ridwan. You're welcome. All right, just confirm. Let me see if it's done. It's still taking some time. Okay, go ahead. Hi, Fudin, go ahead. Hello.
Hello, so, I'm sorry to interrupt. So I just want to know, like, what is it, why is it recommended to not install Cypress globally and have it within the project? I just need to clarify on that.
Okay, like I said initially, why we install it on the project itself is to have the exact dependencies that you use to create your project saved in your dev dependency. So that's why we save it on that, on your current project. So whoever is cloning your project, they have access to the exact dependency version. Maybe you use Cypress 10.1 or 14. They have access to the direct Cypress version or any other dependency that you use. They have the exact version. So because if you install it globally, you install it only once, and whenever there are changes in your project, it can result to some conflicts. But if you install it on that current project, you can never fall into the problem of arising conflict. So that is why it's always advisable to save Cypress, install it on your project and not globally.
Yes, thank you very much.
Hello?
Yeah, thank you. I got it clarified.
Okay. All right. Installation is taking like forever. Let me check. I have an error on my end. Does anyone have an error from their end? Has anyone finished this?
Yes, I have an error too.
My own is still installing.
All right. We'll dive into debugging the error. into an error like this, you can also make, you can always make good use of Google. So I'm going to be pasting this error inside Google to debug whatever issue I have. Hello, are you still with me? Hello?
Yes. Yes, was here.
Okay, so
Yes,
before going to the internet, so what I felt the issue is I saw something about complain about access, like operations not permitted. It's because I'm not an admin on this system. So I'll use sudo. So some people using maybe their organization system might also experience the issue. So let me try sudo and see if it works. Okay, it just worked now. So the problem was a permission issue. So if you are using a Mac, you could use sudo. If you are not an admin in that place, in that directory where you created the folder. If you are not an admin and you are using Mac, or another advice is for you to go to another directory on your system where you have permission as a user. Does anyone else, apart from, I don't know, somebody too was experiencing that issue? Who was experiencing the issue?
Hi.
Is it now sorted?
No, I'm still trying to sort it out.
Okay, can you go ahead and create your folder somewhere else? I experienced, are you using Windows system?
Yes, I'm using a Windows system.
Okay, I think I experienced that on my system at work. There are certain areas that I cannot create folder and have access to. Let me see something else. Another thing is for you to go here. My screen is actually different from you. To select, you'll see PowerShell and I think another profile. You can just select PowerShell. This is Windows. You might not be having the same screen. So you can see we have a new file. So this package lock is to lock all the dependencies. So for anyone that maybe I push this my project after completion, I pushed it to Git. For anyone that tries to clone my system, they have this package lock.json. So they can make reference to the to the exact dependencies I used to build my project. So the next thing on the agenda of today is for us to open Cypress. We are going to be opening Cypress right now. So with Cypress, this is the command that you use. npx Cypress open. I'm going to be dropping it for you now. So I'm going to be dropping the same errors. Of course, you know how to debug the issue right now. I dropped a command that has an error. Be able to debug what the issue is. Okay. So I'll be opening Cypress from my end as well. Okay, Cypress is verified. Do not find Cypress configuration in the folder. Sorry, I was speaking. I don't know if anybody heard. Is anyone experiencing the same error I have on my terminal?
Yes.
Yes, I experienced the same thing.
Yes, I
Okay.
tried. I
Could
tried
not find the
this.
Cypress configuration file in the folder.
Okay, so this is the way automation is. You get different errors at different times. So we need to try to debug where the error is coming from.
America win.
I think I'm getting the same thing as well. I just tried something now. I dropped on the chat. I don't know if that will work.
And did it work for you?
Yes, he opened the Cypress now. Just run this
Okay.
command. Yes.
All right. Trying to get. Can you mute?
Please over the phone.
I'm actually trying to get. Hello?
Hello, yes, please.
So I couldn't open your screen, but I use MPX Cypress open. I couldn't
that's what
open this chat. Okay, that's what you dropped.
That's what I dropped. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So everyone should have the screen now. I don't know why I can't open chat. Okay, so you should have end-to-end testing and component testing. So our focus is to run end-to-end testing. Component testing is mostly used by developers. So Cypress is not only used by QAs, developers also make use of Cypress to run all their component testing. So let's go ahead and click end-to-end testing. So these are sample configuration files. Cypress support. This is like the project folder, a sample project folder. You can click continue. So you can see the browser that Cypress supports. So these are the browsers I think I have installed on my system. I think Edge can be included, but I don't have Edge installed, so that's why you're not seeing it there. So you can select any choice of browser you like to use. Select Chrome, then open end-to-end testing in Chrome. So you can see we have spec folder. You should have run folder. Debug is where you debug every error in your code. I forgot to mention one other feature that sets Cypress apart is it has a Cypress cloud that you can have access to at any point in time. So then we also have settings here. You can alter all your project settings. So this is where we'll be drawing cuttings to our training today. Yeah, so by tomorrow, I think 6 p.m., we'll be going to, let's take a look at our training schedule. Okay. So tomorrow, we shall go over Cypress folder setup. Then Cypress, okay, what we just launched now is Cypress test runner. So where we add that end-to-end testing, E2E testing. So that's how the environment of your test while you are testing, that's where you'll be conducting your test. So that is Cypress test runner. And now you know the command to run your test, which is npx Cypress run your command as npx Cypress open to launch your Cypress test runner. So tomorrow we'll just have like a refresher course on JavaScript basis. For those that has not gone through the last 3 videos on JavaScript, I want to employ them to go over it. So by the time we are refreshing our minds tomorrow about JavaScript basis, so it will still be fresh in their memory. So then tomorrow we are going to be writing our first Cypress script. So I think we'll be able to cover a lot of things. By tomorrow, we'll be covering some of the things in week 2. So on this note, I'd like to ask if there are any questions so far. Is there any question? We've been able to complete day 1 of week 1 training.